Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Dang, niggas.
Best rapper alive.
Best rapper alive.
Philly, Chester, Philly, Chester. Take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck.
Nope.
The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate in a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. Can't make this up, it's all cosmetic. Truly believe nothing happens unless God let it. Y'all ain't used to nothing, it's cold. Jamaicans bobsledding, and the cool runnings, they throw pussy because I'm eye-catching. For insurance, be progressive while you progressing. Funny, he ain't like school, it died and became a lesson. And his daughter just learned the 1, 2, 3s, ABCs. But niggas out here with choppers and 2, 2, 3. Land under make believe. And money I have, anybody you wanna make believe. Give you the same feeling as little kids on Christmas Eve. I'm too gifted, I should take my spot right under the tree.
Right
Degrees to the shit, that's why they sit in pity under me. They wonder why they still stink. Don't tell me how to think, you seen Frank Lucas with the mink. Try and be something that they not. TT at the bank, thinking that they really fucking with you was your first mistake. Relationships like tug of war, shit give and take. Could take her on no date, I'm getting money, had to make her wait. Milk conversation, stir it up, then want a handshake. That's the last straw. How can people be so damn fake? Why I came to give you something authentic, non-fiction. It's crazy how they bodies grew, but they minds didn't. Now no same niggas locked up with they mind prison. Defense conviction rate better than Steph free throw percentage. Every beat like the electric chair, murder you could witness. They got me feeling like Ali versus Sonny Liston. Then they get in jail and start bitching and wanna turn Christian. Deciding that they was important was your worst decision. That's bad news, the mechanic blaming the transmission. Funny how everybody break when you in transition. They want ball with you long as you assisting everybody on your team. Just don't become the Pistons. If you do, make sure that you the first pick. She tell me that she worth it, I really think she worthless. They claim a mistake, whole time it's on purpose. You thinking that you fucking with me must be liquid courage, you heard? You take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck. The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Take my confidence as being cocky, I don't give a fuck. The glass never half empty, you just fill it up. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate in a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. Smoking strawberry with something chocolate in a vanilla truck. Blaze a trail, trade on you like dang, just to make a buck. It's Dame, niggas. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive. Best rapper alive, best rapper alive.
What's the deal, people? Hope everybody doing good. What's going on, man? What's going on with y'all? What's the deal, man? Oh man, let me see who in the building. We got on the money line is in the building. Marcus the villain is in the building. Dangerous desire bullies is in the building. What's the deal, bro? Three heads, 215 is in the building. Y'all already know. Evans Entertainment. Make sure y'all go subscribe to my bro channel. You hear what I'm saying? Evans Entertainment is in the building. Biz on the beat said, Dean, you flame that. I appreciate that, Biz. Biz, I appreciate that, gang, 100%, man. Oh, thanks for checking out my stuff, man. You already know, Evans. You already know, bro. I'm a man of my word. I'm glad we talking about integrity and things of that nature over here. You feel me? You feel me? DeMonte is in the building. What's the deal, homie? DeMonte is in the building. Yeah, I want to let everybody get in here. Hope y'all having a good morning and all of that good stuff. Make sure, y'all already know, make sure you're hitting that like button. Where we at in the likes? We're going to start it off right. We're going to start it off right. Let me get a couple more likes. We're going to start it off right. 100% real. Well, that's what we here for, Evans. Hey, Evans, that's what we here for this morning, y'all. I ain't here for a long time, but we here for a good time because Dean got some business I got to handle. Very important business. Wish me well. Y'all already know. But I told y'all 2026 I'm on everybody's neck. Didn't I tell y'all that? Didn't I tell y'all all 2026 demons on everybody's neck? I think I told y'all that. And I don't mince my words. One thing about me, y'all know Dean don't mince his words. You feel me? I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy though. You know, I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly, I appreciate that. You know? But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Make sure you hit that cash app. Make sure you hit that super chat. Just make sure you're not being an earth man. That's all Dean care about. Just make sure that you're not being a goddamn earth man. Hey y'all, Lamont Roach back at it. Drawmont back at it. Yeah, Drawmont Roach back at it. See y'all, one thing I want to say to y'all is the reason why Dean be on all of these suckers' helmets so much because see, all right, I think something I gotta tell y'all that I never really said. My biggest pet peeve in life, y'all. When you want to know one thing that pisses Dean off more than anything, more than anything, is punks, bro. Is lames, is cowards. That pisses me off more than anything. Like goofy ass dudes. That's my biggest pet peeve in life, bro. Make sure you hitting that like button. We missing a couple likes. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. All 2026, I'm foot on neck. One thing I hate more than anything, man, is cowards, is lames. That's one thing I hate more than anything, a hypocritical man. Somebody who don't stand on nothing. Ain't got no perspective. You just a coward. You just a clown. You just want attention. You a female for real. Lamont Roach is a female for real and a liar. But I'm glad that I do YouTube boxing because I know something Lamont Roach don't even know. That somebody know on YouTube, but he a play victim when I bring this up today. You're a goofball. Three Heads said me too. Lamont Roach is back at it, y'all. Lamont Roach is back at it. I'm just gonna tell y'all, bro. One thing is my biggest pet peeve in life is a lame, bro. All right, here my DC dudes, man. I love y'all to death. They Dean, man. Dean, you be on Lamont. No, they do this to themselves, bro. Ain't nobody. I'm not on them. If he ain't say nothing to do nothing, I wouldn't say nothing to do nothing. But since you did, since you want the attention, I'm gonna give it to you. We gonna break stuff down this morning, man. I'm mad I couldn't even finish breaking down Keyshawn, but I'm gonna do Keyshawn and Virgil later today. Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna double back on you again, and I'm gonna do Keyshawn and Virgil later today. I still got some things that I need to say. Cello was in the building. Evans Entertainment said, "What he do, Dean?" Cello in the building. Cello says, "Salute Dean in the chat." That picture of Drawmont with his behind up there kills me. I mean, listen, man. So in case y'all sleeping up under a rock, and you ain't been around. Y'all know Dean see everything, and I got the memory of an elephant. This is why I'm so dangerous when it comes to this boxing game. This is why you don't really hear content creators. Everybody know who I am. 100%, they all know who I am. But they're not going to say my name because one thing I know is that I know dudes know the same way I hate clowns and lames. I know dudes know deep down inside when you're not. Shout out to Thomas Hill in the building. I think dudes know when you're not. I think dudes know when you the type of man that is a wolf in sheep's clothing. I think dudes know that. That's from just my experience of living on this earth and growing up in probably the most dangerous city in America. And the reason why I say that, because you can't name a big city that's more dangerous than Philadelphia. See, the other cities, they got about 600,000 people, close to a million, 800,000. I'm talking about the top five, top six biggest cities in the United States. Philadelphia, by far, is the worst one. By far. It's not even close, to be honest. And we don't got gangs. So you ain't safe nowhere. And we don't got gangs. So you ain't safe nowhere. Ain't like you could know not to go over here and something ain't gonna happen to you if you go over here. That don't mean nothing. I'm from Philly, bro. I got cousins and friends and chicks and everything else and homies that live in every single part outside of it, inside of it. And that's just how it is. It's a whole different type of culture. Anyway, the reason why I even bring that up is because um I think I can speak on certain experiences, if anything, just from the things that I've seen growing up in some of the worst neighborhoods that we have to offer in this world, in this country. You know what I mean? So um, I've seen a lot, I've done a lot. The stuff that I'll be real modest about a lot of things that I have done in my life because I would never even want to glorify that. I'm one of them you mess around and find out type of people. Yeah, Dean just be talking and all that. Yeah, all right, that's cool. That's cool. If you think that. Well, when you see me, or if you ever do see me, test that theory. I ain't gonna stop you. Test that theory. Do whatever it is you gotta do. Whatever happens, happens. You feel what I'm saying? So I really don't like. I be on these dudes' helmet, man, because I want the world to be a better place. I want people to actually have integrity. I want people to actually have morals. I want people to actually have a pair of cojones. You know what I'm saying? The reason why the world's so messed up and so weird and so goofy because people is messed up, weird, and goofy. That's why, and we allow it to happen because most people are cowards. Racism only exists because I think a lot of people are cowards, and that's every skin complexion. What I mean, because everybody plays a part in it. Black people, Indian people, Asian people, Spanish people, white people. Because how can you sit up there and say that you're a human being or you're a person and you watch people get mistreated and you sit up there and say nothing? So whether it's happening to you or whether you're doing it or not, the fact that you're silent about it and do nothing about it and you just allow that to happen in your everyday life says enough. If y'all want to know why the world is where it is, just understand this that we allow people to get harmed. We allow people to be mistreated in this world every single day. And we go along with it. The truth of the matter is like it says in the Bible, the actual truth of the matter is most people is demons. Most people ain't good. So expecting them to be good, expecting something out of them that's not in them is insanity at its best. See, when I was younger, I used to be hopeful that it was a lot of good people on the earth. Now that I'm older, I understand that you have to cherish good people because they are so rare. When you become an adult and you come to that realization that the world is much, 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 much more evil than you ever conceived when we was little kids watching Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Samurai Jack, Rugrats, and things like that. Prime example, my daughters, they love unicorns, rainbows, and things like that, flowers and all of that type of stuff. The sad part about it is daddy got to prepare them for a world that's nothing like that. I know one day I look at my daughters and I know one day their joy will be snatched from them. I know one day their eyes will be open. They'll never have that feeling again that they got now, chasing their sisters around the house, snitching on each other. Daddy, she did this. Daddy, she did. They'll never. They don't even understand. They don't even understand that, man. Lamont Roach is back at it again, y'all. Big Bob Gunn, Big Coop in the building. Lamont Roach is back at it again, y'all. Lamont Roach got up out here and lied on Twitter, and I'm gonna tell you how I know that he's an attention whore. I'm gonna tell you how Dean knows he's an attention whore. Y'all stay with me. Now, Lamont Roach is on Twitter talking about, leave me alone, I'm on vacation. That's all he tweeted, y'all. Leave me alone, I'm on vacation, right? But this was a few hours after the stuff broke with Javante Davis, right? This is a few hours when the stuff broke on Javante Davis, right? Now, I seen people in his comments. I told you I'm not letting nothing slide. 2026, anything I see, we going live talking about it. anything I feel some type of way about. Yeah, no, I'm applying a different type of pressure. I heard KO say the other day, yeah, we should be, and myself, we should be applying pressure to these dudes out here that don't want to fight, that's the B-sides that don't want to accept where they at, that's asking for more. Yup, all of that is true. And we need to do that as far as content creating as well. But I'm gonna make sure. But I know Deem is equipped enough to do that job. Now Lamont Roach is back out here talking about um, oh yeah, nobody was thinking about him as entertainment. That's why I'm getting to it. Well, there's nobody thinking about him. Make sure you hit that super chat. Make sure you hit that cash app. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you show your boy some love for the work we putting in. And not only just the work though, it's the gems. When you listen to me in the morning time and you get the real from what's going on as far as when it comes to life, as far as when it comes to this boxing, I just hope that I make your day a little bit better in that way. Dang, at least somebody could say what I was thinking out loud. If anybody I know gonna say what I was thinking out loud, Dean gonna say it. Straight up. I feel like I owe y'all that. Lamont Roach is out here lying, talking about leave me alone. I'm on vacation, bro. Isn't nobody thinking about you, bro? All my DC people, Dean, you be on Lamont Roach helmet. No, yeah, Lamont Roach is an attention whore. That's why I'm on his helmet. Lamont Roach is not a thorough dude. Lamont Roach don't got the same energy for everybody. Lamont Roach is a baddie. You on vacation, but you not on tour? Yeah, we know you on vacation, but you not on tour. He lying about being on vacation. I'm gonna tell you why. Now, Lamont Roach don't know that Big Dre was on my channel. Shout out to Big Dre, my big dog. Really appreciate you, Big Dre. Shout out to my big dog, for real. Day one supporter. Lamont Roach, you not on vacation, bro. This how I know you was trying to put attention on yourself via the Gervonta Davis stuff coming out. And people talk about don't kick somebody while they down. Well, Lamont Roach just took every opportunity to do that. So my thing is, nobody's saying that to Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach just took every single opportunity he's ever had to do that to Gervonta Davis, the guy that gave him an opportunity, the only reason people care about him. Because like Evans Entertainment just said, wasn't nobody thinking about you. You want to know why? Because you wasn't just fighting Tank. That's why nobody wasn't thinking about you. Lamont Roach, Big Dre was over here. He told us where you was at yesterday, bro. You wasn't on vacation. You was in the gym or wherever Big Dre said y'all was at. I know for a fact Big Dre wouldn't come up here and lie to me. So you're lying about that. You're not on vacation. But people in the comments don't know that he's not on vacation. They like, y'all, he could really be on vacation. No, he's not. Lamont Roach is not on vacation. Lamont Roach is in D.C. somewhere. Lamont Roach is in the Maryland area right now somewhere. No, you're not. You're not on vacation, and that's how I know that you was talking about leave me. Like that's how I know that you was doing it. Now I could play dumb and I could play stupid, but I think that's what everybody be wanting Dean to do. I'm not boxing hacker. You understand? Lamont Roach, where the tour at? You on vacation, but you're not on tour? Thomas Hill said that ninja got other ninjas cheering for him because of other ninjas is down bad with uncertainty because ninjas that made them pop might get popped. You say, Dean, no more aura surfing might be in order. Great way to start off the workday. You already know, Lee. I appreciate you, bro. Lamont Roach, you not on vacation. See, you don't know that Big Dre was up here on my program. So I was the wrong person for him to even tell that to, with you popping out and saying this yesterday, gang. You're not on vacation. You in D.C. at the gym. You're a liar. And you're an attention whore. I don't want nobody talking about I'm attacking this man and leave him alone. No. You're a liar and an attention whore. And you have not kept that same energy for Pitbull Cruz. Why you worried about Gervonta Davis, bro? I thought you said you felt as though you got robbed by Pitbull. So clearly your social media still works, Lamont Roach, and you have not been using it the same way to cry holy hell for Pitbull Cruz. You haven't went on the tour. You haven't done Twitch streams. You know what you tell everybody? You're a liar, and you tell everybody the reason why you ain't doing that because you on vacation. Leave you alone. That's what you said. You're a goofball. Sorry to say it, Lamont. You're a goofball. unfortunately. And I say that very unfortunate because I never thought you was this type of person. I liked you, man. Didn't think you was that type of person, my guy. But we know what suckers do. Suckers do sucker stuff. We know what suckers do, and suckers do sucker stuff. Now, no matter of fact, let me stay on this point. I'm gonna stay here right now. Eye for an eye. So Lamar Roach not gonna run it back with Pitbull. Shout out to Big Drop Dre for the scoop. Now he don't know Thomas Hill that Big Dre was telling us that just to tell us that. But you went out here and tweeted that, and then now I got to bring this up. But we talk that black man stuff though, right? So now Drawmont, when everybody called you Drawmont, don't get offended, fam. See, you want to know the number one way you know a dude is sucker? When he could dish it, but he can't take it. Joseph in the building. And I ain't talking about Joseph Jackson. You know when you a sucker? When you could dish it, but you can't take it. We see that with the Shakorians and Devin fans all the time. We see that all the time. So for all y'all people that be like, Dean, yeah, I gotta point out that he felt the same exact way versus Gervonta that he felt versus Pitbull Cruz. He has not kept that same energy. And as you've seen, he go out his way when it comes to Gervonta. It's all love and handshakes when it comes to the Mexican that he don't know, that he didn't grew up with, that he didn't go to the amateurs, that you can say is the only reason why he got that opportunity because they got the opportunity to fight Gervonta Davis. It's sad, ain't it? But we learn that in life, though, bro. I keep telling you, y'all. One thing I learned when it came to dealing with women, all teeths and palms. Say it again. Anywho podcast, all teeths and palms. It was all teeths and palms, bro. You're a lame, bro. One thing I learned, y'all, from dealing with women, and it's a harsh reality, fellas, if you listening to me. Um, just peep some game real quick. They tell you supposed to treat a woman right and do all this, do all that and the third, right? Oh, that's cool. But listen to what I'm saying, fellas. The way you start, the way you got to finish when it come to women. And it's like that in most things in life. The way you start, that's why I don't advise dudes taking girls out when you first meet them and doing all of this and doing all that whining and dining and all that. The way you start is the way you got to finish, bro. Well, Dean, how you know that? Well, I'm about to give you a scenario on why I'm telling you. Um, Hardest lesson I had to learn as a man, y'all, is that good deeds become expectations, especially when you're dealing with women. And Lamont Roach is in the same way because he's a woman. Lamont Roach is a woman. So the same way, and what do I mean by that? Good deeds become expectations. 100% good deeds become expectations. People ain't grateful no more in life, especially women. I hate to say it, but just from a male perspective, I never dated a man, so I don't know what it's like to date men. But what I do know what it's like to date women. And the part that I do know is that good deeds become expectations. Be careful. Well, Dean, what you mean by that? I'm gonna give you a great example. Let's say you being a good dude, right? Your girl, you just meet a girl, y'all been dating, you feeling her, right? Let's say you just met a girl, y'all dating, you feeling. You pop up on her at her job and give her flowers on a random Tuesday, right? You thinking about her. You go to CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, whatever you go get a little card. You feel what I'm saying? Something else, put a little couple dollars in there. Go get her some flowers, bring it to her job. The first time you do it, it's a great gesture. She, you know what she gonna say? Oh, you so sweet. Thank you. Ain't nobody just randomly pop up on me before and give me flowers and she gonna love you. I'm talking about, bro, she gonna love you for the next couple weeks. Oh man, she gonna love you. She gonna love you. See, now I'm about to block you, bro. We talked about Gervonta Davis yesterday, goofball. See, this is what I'm talking about goofballs. Hey, what's your name? Melanin Light Jones? Yeah, homie, you missed that yesterday. You wasn't in the chat yesterday. I got a video on YouTube talking about Gervonta Davis and the shirt about what he did. Jeff, you checked that out? No, you came in here to Johnson bounce. So guess what's about to happen? About to block you. You see what I'm talking about, y'all? How people would just lie. They'll just come up in here. They would just lie. What are you talking about, my guy? But anyway, you bring your girl some flowers. She gonna love you. She think it's a great gesture, right? You let a week or so go by. You do it again. She gonna think it's a great gesture. You let the months go by. You always bring in her little flowers and stuff. Now you don't have to do this to prove that you love this woman. She should know that you love her for spending time with you. You shouldn't have to bring her flowers on a random Tuesday. You started off doing that because you just wanted to show a good gesture and show her that you was thinking about her. Correct? 100%. The minute you stop giving her flowers on a random Tuesday, let's say you going through some things, y'all been having a busy week, got work, family issues, whatever. Just so happen, not even on your mind. You've been calling her, you've been dealing with her, you've been texting her, you've been doing the regular stuff. Y'all been spending time together, going out, blah, 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 right? Let a couple weeks go by or a month or two go by from your good deed, from your gesture. Let them be like, you know what she's gonna sit down there and say to you one day? She's gonna be like, let you get busy or start to get into other endeavors. You don't got the time that you normally had. You on your hustle. You know? You doing what you gotta do. B Willie in the building. Salute Big Dog Willie. Salute Dean Philly's finest. Salute Tankamaniac. You see what I'm saying? Just look, Big Dog Willie approve it every time. Big Dog Willie approve it every time. He just wanted to spend $2 to say Tankamaniac. Crazy, right? But anyway, let you stop getting her flowers and y'all have an argument or a discussion or something like that, right? Y'all not seeing eye to eye. Y'all have a little blip, right? EB in the building. What's up, Brody? You know what she gonna say to you? You ain't doing the things that you used to do. You don't even bring me flowers on a random Tuesday no more. Remember, you used to come to my job and bring me flowers? You don't even do that no more. You know? The minute y'all get in an argument and you went a month or 2 or 3 months or whatever, and you wasn't able to stop by her job. You've been busy. By the time you come home, she at work, she off of work, you know what I mean? Whatever the situation is, right? Don't mean you love her any less. You ain't thinking of her. You're still doing all of the other regular stuff or doing the best to your abilities, right? The minute y'all get in the argument, you know what she gonna say? You don't even do the things you used to. You don't even bring me flowers on a Tuesday no more. Good deeds become expectations, man. Lamont Roach was very thankful when he first heard he got the Tank fight. What did he say? I ain't even know if Tank was gonna pick me, or he was very grateful and thankful. He felt as though he won that fight. He feel entitled to it now. Crazy, ain't it? Big Bob Gunn sent the deuce in the super chat. Bang, bang, bang. On the money line said, yes, sir, you are right again. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all about my life experiences and things that I've expected. Be careful who you look out for. Be careful who you say you're cool with. Be careful who you get. I've watched my guy KO, right? Shout people out, say my brother, tell people to go subscribe to people's channel, put the link in the chat, put it up there on the screen. Make sure I done seen KO put stuff in his community channel for other YouTubers. Yo, go over here and go watch this, go subscribe to that. Yo, my man's my bro, the whole nine. And I watched them talk about that man like a dog and say that he jealous of. I don't see how that can possibly be true when he's doing more numbers, got a beautiful wife, got a nice little crib, three beautiful kids. I don't know what he would really have to be jealous about, to be honest, but whatever. Same people that was your man's, that you was, thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for shouting me out, KO. Appreciate you. You a real one. Appreciate you showing you love. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy, Greg. I'm glad Greg is here. Greg, another example. I watched Greg and people in Philly show Brian Norman Sr. a lot of love. Gave him some of his first interviews. Remember, at one point in time, y'all don't remember, Brian Norman Sr. said he think Boots could beat Terrence Crawford. Ask Greg if I'm lying in the chat. And when he was cool with the Philly guys and all of that, oh, man, I think Boots can beat Terrence Crawford. Good deeds become expectations. Same people that showed you love, same people that helped get your name out there, same people that gave your son the best sparring he could have possibly got to better his career, same people that gave you an opportunity to come in their gym and pick their brain and be in their space and be in their presence and be in their aura, the stuff that they was already doing. Jerron Ennis didn't need Brian Norman Sr. to come up there and show love, not at all. Brian Norman Sr. didn't, I mean, Bozie Ennis and them didn't need Brody Scott Miller in the building. Scott Miller said Brian Norman Sr. did say that. I know, I don't lie on people. I don't lie on other men because I'm an actual man. You see what I'm saying? I'm somebody with a lot of integrity. I will die before I give up my integrity and morals. There's not an amount of money in this world that can make Dean look in the mirror and feel like a bitch ass nigga. I'll die first. You understand? Brian Norman Sr. did all that. And then those same people that put him on the map, because ain't nobody else put Brian Norman Sr. on the map. Wasn't nobody else interviewing him and showing him love and doing all that. Wasn't nobody else doing that. He admitted that himself. Do I got to get my guy Jamil to hit the link? I gotta get Jamil to hit the link and refresh y'all memory on where you first started seeing Brian Norman Jr. and Sr. and all, especially Sr. Yeah, when you stop giving them gifts on a random Tuesday, Brody, it all turns into an expectation. Be careful. Be careful. Deem some ninjas would compromise they more. Why don't Trey Skills got a Hey Trey, what why I can see hold on. Hold on. Something ain't right. Uh there we go. Healthy and wealthy. Talk your ish with the Dom in the building. 100. Listen, bro, that's what I came to do, bro. I'm on y'all neck. Familia. I'm just saying, bro. J Main in the building. Hey, yo, I want to tell you something, y'all. You know why I rock with Greg? And I'm glad Greg listening. And I think I told y'all before. Every time I've reached out to Greg about anything, Greg pick up his hitter. Greg respond to me in the DM. I met Greg in person. He already knew who I was, but he ain't get to see who I was in person. Greg is who he say he is. That's how I know Brian Norman Sr. relying on him. You understand? But I already knew that. But what I'm saying is, I know. Greg was the same dude that y'all see on camera and all that. He was the same person when I met him personally. Like, he was the same exact guy. And kept his word about, yo, Dean, anything, you know what I mean? Holla at me, get with me. You already know. And every single time he has done that. Now I could look at it like an expectation the first time Greg don't respond back to me or he don't shot me out. You can look at it like an that's what a clown dude would do. Look at it like an expectation that you have to do this. Ain't nobody gotta show you love. If they choose to do it, be thankful that they did, but ain't nobody gotta do a motherfucking thing. Nah, ain't nobody gotta do nothing, bro. Ricky! Ricky! What's up, Rick? Tired of sucker stuff, bro. I'm tired of clowns, bro. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm tired of it, bro. I wasn't raised like that, fam. I wasn't built on that, bro. My dad would be turning over in his grave. My step pop would be turning over in his grave. You understand? They didn't raise me to be no sucker. Let me give you a short story, y'all. Short story, and then I'm gonna get to my other topic. Short story, y'all. When I was a young boy, my man Sean was at the crib. And my stepdad had boarded some Strombolis or whatever. He had bought me a Stromboli. Sean had came over, but we are already ordered the food or whatever, right? So I'm in there eating or whatever, y'all. And me and my homie, he at the kitchen table, but we chopping it up. But I'm tearing this Stromboli up. And my stepdad walked in there and he said, Dean, he's like, Dean, did you offer Sean something? And I'm like, nah. I ain't offering nothing. He was like, he's like, bro, that's selfish, dog. You a selfish. He was like, you don't treat your friends like that, bro. You sitting up there eating in front of his face. You got this big old Stromboli. It's enough for both of y'all. You not going to eat all this right now. You don't treat your friends like that, Dean. That's corny, bro. That's not solid. You don't treat your friends like that, bro. And I sat back. My stepdad chewed me out. And y'all, he didn't yell. He didn't yell at me like nah, he didn't do that. It was a disappointment. Like, bro, that's not fair. That's not what a real friend to do. That's not what a man to do. He was like, man, go get Sean a plate, man, and go cut him up a piece and let him eat with you, bro. You don't treat your friends like that. He was like, do Sean mom treat you like that when you go to her house? I said, no. He said, there you go. Every time you go to Sean's house, do his mom treat you like that? I said, no. And there we go. I don't deal with suckers. On to my next point, y'all. I thought y'all rock with Dean. I thought y'all rock with Dean. Shout out to Nostalgia. I hope my boy from Cali probably not even up yet. Shout out to Nostalgia and a few people I saw in KO chat last night. Yeah, I watch everything, fam. And I just wanted to see. Shout out to Nostalgia. I thought y'all rock with Dean. J-Man know what I'm about to say. Thought y'all rock with Dean. First of all, I thought you rock with yourself. Y'all talk all this black man, black stuff, Dean. Y'all talk all that, man, all the time, man. Hold on, what time it says? Dean, you want to know what's wild? Turkey's supposed to be giving us the fights we want, and people want to see. And we are getting one such as NTO and Core, supposedly, yet very little coverage by these niggas. I'ma get to that at another time, Thomas. Thomas, we will talk about that later this week, Thomas. Please, Thomas, I want to harp on that. I will harp on that. But we got a bunch of other stuff that we need to talk about right now, Thomas. And I want to give that its proper due. You understand? I want to give it its proper due, for sure. That's real shit. Shout out. Because I don't know if my guy KO is there. So, and I haven't hollered at him about this, but I thought y'all rock with Dean, fam. I thought y'all rock with me. I thought we all in this together. We all brothers. We all brothers and sisters. I thought that's what it was, fam. Shout out to Nostalgia, because Nostalgia, one of the ones I really saw standing on goddamn business. LA in the building. Shout out to my bro. Thought y'all rock with Dean, man. I see y'all in the chat, Keith Ken with Bella and all this, that, and the third, and y'all know she came up here and had them people call me a nigga. You know that happened, right? And to exonerate the young lady to make sure it's not her, let her pop up and put her camera on. Let her pop up and turn her camera on. Big Supreme in the building. And Kendra. Shout out to Sexy Kendra, absolutely. I thought y'all rock with Dean. Last time I checked, you black just like I'm black, right? Y'all kicking with me. Whole time she coming up here trying to get my channel flag, disrupting it, calling us niggas, and y'all cool with that? Y'all cool with that? I was disgusted and disappointed, to be honest. I was just, but not so much for myself because I already know people was clowns. Now, I already know that was probably her. She's not going to get up there and turn her camera on because then I would definitely be able to confirm it. That's what we doing. Don't never come past my channel and talk to me about no black man shit ever again. I don't want to hear none of you niggas. I don't want to hear nobody. Don't say nothing to me, bro. Y'all okay with white bitches being around us, calling us niggas? The Dick Rod Terrence Crawford. Who's a nigga? Y'all cool with that? Yeah, I just want to see it for myself. I don't care what Frequent. Shout out to Frequent, but I don't care what Frequent said. I know what she looked like. All I need to see is if that is the person that I saw. That's all I need to see. Darius, that's what they told me. I ain't even know that. Darius, that's what they told me. I ain't even know that. But I'm gonna get off that. As soon as I said something about Bud, we was talking about Boots, that's when they popped up. Nostalgia had to remind me of that. Nostalgia said he 98% sure that was her. And I'm sorry Paid in full ain't here because he said Paid would be able to confirm it, but I haven't been able to catch Paid since. Catch me outside, Bob. You already know. Big Supreme already know. But y'all cool with that, bro? Y'all cool with a racist white bitch calling us niggas? That's funny to y'all. But ask Jab Queen, ask Cam J, ask 2 Cent, ask Big Supreme, ask anybody who was up there when my homie from Philly disrespected Jab Queen. Y'all notice he ain't been past this channel since. I wish Cam J or Jab Queen was here right now to confirm it for y'all too. Ask people who know me. Where Miss Joette at? Miss Joette, is you listening, Miss Joette? Ask Miss Joette. She'll stand on it. No, she didn't deny it. I don't remember her denying it either, Trace Skills. I'm sorry Cam J not here. I'm sorry Miss Joette not here. And I'm sorry Jab Queen not here right now. Ask them how I stand on business. Ask KO how I stand on business. Oh, there she go. Miss Joette here. Hey, Miss Joette. What did has that person that called Jab Queen a bitch, has he been past this channel since? Miss Joette, can you please confirm for the people how Dean Rock without saying a word? Now, I'm only bringing this up because this situation happened. Can you tell everybody, Miss Joette, in the chat how Dean Rock? Big Dog Willie says, my documentary, The Cons with the Tankomaniacs, April 1st. The documentary isn't about Tank. Tankomaniacs is the main focus of the film. Shout out to Big Dog Willie with the pound. Y'all dudes weird on this one, sounding like what they told me happened is what happened. I don't know what frequent talking about. Miss Joette said he was out of here quickly. That's all. I got Cam J on the way here in a minute. Bro, I stand on business differently. Hey, Cam, can you tell the audience, Cam, how I stood on business when homeboy that used to come by the channel and y'all told me that he called Jab Queen a bitch, but I didn't know that. And then I had to go watch it for myself. Cam J, has he been past the channel since? Shout out to Cincy in the building. Cam J, have I said a word about it up until this point, but have you seen him pass the channel since? Can you please let them know how Dame stand on business? But now I know how y'all feel for real. It's all good. And if it's not her, she should have no problem hopping up on KO Plano real quick. Because if I had that jacket on me, I would hop up and show my face and be like, that wasn't me. Him and his fake page was out of here. I would have been like, that wasn't me. If I had that jacket, I would have been like, that wasn't me. I would have came right up on KO panel. Yo, it's nostalgia. What you talking about? Dame tripping. That wasn't me. She could have called me all type of Earthmans after that. Ain't nobody worried about Dame. In fact, I don't care about none of that. I just want to see if it's her or not. That's all. No, I just wanted to see if that was her frequent. I did block her, but that was a while ago. I know what she looked like because I was watching her backstage. I didn't just let her up when I got the screenshot and did all that. I didn't just let her up. She was in the camera backstage for a while. So I know exactly what she looks like, if that is her. I would know it the minute she went up there, I would know if that was her. But that's all good. I ain't even tripping off of that. I'm just like, damn, like that's what we doing, y'all, as a family. Hey, yo, hold on. I know this ain't right. Oh, I know this ain't right. Hey, y'all, I'm missing 20 likes, fam. Hit that like button. I'm missing a couple likes, bro. I'm missing like 20 likes. I need y'all to hit that like button because I want to get to my next topic. Listen. I need y'all to hit that like button so I can get to my next topic. Salute Deem in the chat. Khalil, what up, bro? Lil, what up, my guy? Hit that like button, y'all. We ain't playing. I appreciate y'all supporting today, though. 100%. I appreciate y'all supporting and respecting the grind and respecting the work. I appreciate that, y'all. Because I want to get to my next topic. I want to get to my next topic. This is what a sucker looks like. This is what a sucker looks like. Y'all heard what Scott Miller said. Hit that cash app if y'all rocking with the dude. That's what a sucker looks like on your screen. Yeah, that's what a sucker looks like. Let me get to this cash app real quick. My guy Sky Miller in the building with the pound. He ain't even say nothing. Just showing support, man, in the cash app with the pound. That's what a sucker looks like. Coward. Oh, yeah, y'all. I wanted to put this out there too. Damn, the fired ass pops. I wanted to put this out here too, y'all. Jerron Ennis live gate in Atlantic City versus Stan Jonas did about basically $1.6 million, y'all. Yeah. Jerron Ennis on live gate against Stan Jonas did about $1.6 million, y'all. Just so we know. I just wanted to put that out there too for all y'all people talking about Boots don't sell. He don't do this. He don't do that. Remember we was talking about Virgil? Now Virgil did 400,000. Jerron Ennis, the numbers just came back. He did 1.6 million. With Amonte Stan Jonas. Just so we clear, y'all. Just so we clear. Because we didn't have them stats for what he did against Stan Jonas. They came out. Jerron Ennis did 1.6 million with Amonte Stan Jonas. So remember we were having all these discussions and y'all telling him to just take it. So not only, y'all, Jerron Ennis has generated 1.2 million more than Virgil Ortiz. Sexy Kendra. Remember when I was saying it was 800,000? Well, Jerron Ennis has done more than that than Virgil Ortiz. He's actually generated 1.2 million more. Actually. He's actually generated 1.2 million more. Show your boy from Philly some love. Oh, yeah, y'all. And he did that in Jersey, not Philly. I'm going to say it again, y'all. And he did that in New Jersey, not Philly. So y'all was saying Shakur bigger than him, and that's the reason and all of this, that, and the third. Well, Jerron Ennis fought in Jersey, too. Just like Shakur Stevenson did previously. And he did 1.6 million in Jersey, just so we clear. Just want to make sure that we all clear that the same Jersey, when I had my guy Rich up here losing his mind, I asked him to show me facts about it, though. One fighter is from Jersey, one fighter is not from Jersey. One fighter did 1.6 million in New Jersey, the other fighter did not when they was headlining. That's just facts. Moneyline said, damn, ain't no way Ortiz the A-side over Boots. I just want to put the stuff out here, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all keep telling me your opinion and your feelings, but Dame always want to go off of the facts. If it ain't tangible, it ain't happening. Don't tell me what somebody is. Show me what they is. Don't tell me what they are. Show me. No shot at Shakur. I only bringing this up because y'all was trying to take shots at Boots and trying to act like he not who he is. And I'm from Philly. I'm not from Jersey. So I just want to make sure that we clear. Y'all brought this up. And I'm going to defend my guy when you try to make it seem like he not, or it's this big gap, and how dare people even say it. No. So if you don't like facts, if you don't like, I don't care. You understand? I don't care if your feelings is hurt. Shakur Stevenson did 900,000 in Jersey. Live gate of 900,000 in New Jersey. Jerron Ennis did almost 700,000 more than that in the same state. The last time Shakur was a headliner in New Jersey. I'm glad 2 Cents is here. 2 Cents, just so you know. Amonte Stan Jonas live gate came out with Jerron Ennis. Jerron Ennis did 1.6 million basically with Amonte Stan Jonas in Atlantic City. So when Rich was on your platform talking about Shakur way bigger than Jerron Ennis, last time they both was headliners in that state. One is from Philadelphia, one is not. Jerron Ennis almost did 700,000 more than Shakur Stevenson, 2 Cents, in the same state that he's not from. Just so we clear. And he did 1.2 million better than Virgil Ortiz. But Virgil Ortiz wants 60%. Just so we clear, y'all. He did 1.2 million more than Virgil Ortiz. But Virgil Ortiz wants 60%. Just so we clear. Thomas Hill, what's going on with your the chat, bro? What's going on with you, Thomas? You okay? Clip Farm, what's going on, my guy? What's up, baby girl? What's going on, Lucid? That's my home girl right there. How you doing? What's going on? Appreciate you rocking with me. But y'all, I just wanted to put that out there. But this is what a sucker look like, in case y'all was wondering. This is what a sucker look like, and we about to get into it. Oh, we about to get into it, boy. We about to get into it. We about to get into it. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Give me a second. Heard what I missed. I'm driving to the doctor's appointment, but I'm listening. Nah, I just talked about Lamont Roach out here lying, saying he on vacation. Kurt heard right after the Javante day. He said, "Leave me alone. I'm on vacation." But he's lying because Big Dre came past and told us yesterday that he would be at the gym because Big Dre said that certain questions he was gonna ask him. So he's back attention seeking. Kurt heard. So when he tried to play victim, when people like me call his ass out and he ain't keeping the same energy with Pitbull Cruz, I just don't want nobody saying nothing no more. That's all. Hold on. No, nigga, your son think that. That's why he fired you. For all you too worried about what the fans think, for all of y'all saying this, your son feel that way, sir. Goofball. You mad at the fans for your son? For he don't think you know what you doing, you goofy. And stop acting like Brian Urban Sr. the only boxing dad. Oh, he did such a great job. I'm tired of niggas saying that. He did such a great job with his son. So what? There's 15,000 boxing dads in boxing. Y'all don't say that shit every time y'all bring Abdullah Mason name up. Jerron Ennis got a dad too. And your son agree with us, nigga. Talking about the fans, talking about the fans, talking about I don't know what I'm doing. No, your son said you don't know what you're doing. That's why he's firing you. You don't demote somebody from head trainer because they know what they doing. Let's start there. It's always somebody. What I tell you about a fake, it's always somebody else's fault, but yours. Talking about you know what you talking about, bro. You got one fighter. That one fighter fired you, and he so happened to be your son. You got one Yoda in the building. You got one fighter, and that one fighter fired you, and he so happened to be your son. Ain't nobody else gonna hire you. Yo, can I ask you something? If somebody's son fire him and their son was their only client, would you hire him? Yeah. I'm gonna get back to them carburetors. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to the transmissions. You don't have no choice. Your son relieved you of your duties. You did exactly what I said you would do. You would get back to them damn carburetors. And they call tank fans the fatherless ones. You got fired by your son. But it's everybody else's fault. Your son fired you. Do you know how bad you gotta be, Lucid, for your son to fire you? Hey, Lucid, do you know how bad you have to be for your son to fire you? Sexy Kendra, do you know how bad you gotta be for your son to fire you? And Roger Mayweather had other fighters. Boozy Ennis had got other fighters. Robert Garcia got other fighters. Jose Benavidez got David Benavidez dad got other fighters. Teofimo Lopez's dad, I'm not sure if he do, but I know Teofimo Lopez ain't fire his dad. Devin Haney dad, he's still right there. Coach Calvin's still there with Javante, even though they went through what they went through, because he basically like Javante Davis' bad dad. Boots would never. Your son, the one that said you was allowing people in the camp, allowing cameras in the camp, wasn't focused. Bozy would never. You didn't know what you was doing. Your son said that on IG, nigga. But these the dudes that are sit there and be fake and act like they getting attacked. Lucid, these is the bitch ass niggas in the world that's fucking the world up. And he think just because he was in his kid life, that mean he a real nigga. You gotta be more than a father to be a real nigga, nigga. You know how many serial killers was good fathers? Stop talking to me about this good dad shit. Two Cent gonna love this because Two Cent take me as the type of person that watch crime stuff. Do you know how many serial killers was great fathers? Let me see how much history y'all know. Do you know how many serial killers was great fathers? Do that mean he was a real nigga? You know how many rapists was great fathers? Do that mean he was a real nigga? You gotta be more than a great father, nigga. And you being a great father ain't got shit to do with you being a horrible fucking trainer and a nigga who want attention for himself. On God. That's why they hate Dean, because you think you talking to a stupid nigga. I'm smarter than you. You had the nerve to tell Mill City you smarter than everybody else. How? You got fired by your son. How are you smarter than everybody else when you lost the fight and you got fired by your son? How are you smarter than everybody else? Talking about what ain't nobody did in their life. You don't know people. How you know what Greg and Mill did in their life? Albert, that's not what he said. He said if he's not the head trainer, he's not. Hold on. I don't like when people get in my chat and just start lying. That's not what he said. Tired of these fakes. Niggas was eating, nigga Ed Ginn was eating people and tucking his kids in. Yeah, Dean, talk that shit. Juice Vision in the building. Tired of these fakes, dog. Yeah, my daughter, they wanted to live with me. Now you want to shit on your baby moms to make yourself look better. Nigga, don't nobody ask you if your kids wanted to be with you or not. That ain't got, your kids wanting to be with you as a dad ain't got shit to do with you being a fucked up trainer and not having your son focused in camp. You fucking goofball. Do you know what that means? Seriously, I'm not letting you get away with that. You talking about your son ain't listening. Now you throwing your son under the bus. Nigga, you told me that your son was in the best shape of his life and he had the best camp ever. Your son got out here and said you was a motherfucking liar. Let's talk, nigga. I told you to leave me alone, Brian Norman Sr. Didn't I tell your bitch ass to leave me alone? Now, we all remember me and Fanon, on Fanon channel, we was going at it, right? Didn't Brian Norman, hey, y'all, put a boxing glove in the chat if Brian Norman Sr. told me that he don't never lie. Put a boxing glove in the chat if Brian Norman Sr. told me he don't never lie. Put Evans in the team and say, yeah, you cooked him. Well, I know. Put a boxing glove in the chat. If you heard me tell that motherfucker, Clip Farm, appreciate you. Ishmael, appreciate you. Lucid, appreciate you. Miss Joette, appreciate you. Arena, appreciate you. J-Main, appreciate you. No More Sleepwalking, appreciate you. Ty, appreciate you. Oh, he said that, right? And then Brian Norman Jr. got out here and said, and then that man tell me that his son having the best training camp of his life when I was sitting up there telling him he need to stay off the fucking internet and off a Mill City boxing channel and he need to go back in there and stop worrying about Jerron Ennis. He said his son had the best camp of his life. Ain't that what he told us, y'all? Didn't he tell us Brian Norman Jr. was more prepared than ever? Like a concert with the lights. Talk to me, put a glove in the chat. Didn't that man tell me that Brian Norman Jr. was having the best camp of his life? Dean told y'all, you talk to a nigga who say he don't never fucking lie. I'm gonna show you the biggest liar you ever saw. You show me a man who says he don't never lie, and I'm gonna show you the biggest liar you have ever seen in your life. You's a coward, you's a clown, you's a bitch ass nigga, you's a sucker, you everything, nigga, and take it how you want. Talking about I'll pop up on anybody, nigga. You ain't been nowhere but Mill City since your son lost, nigga. No, you won't. You was everywhere when before your son lost. Since your son lost, you only been on Mill City, nigga. You ain't pop up on nobody. Antisocial in the building. You're a clown. You lied about that. Just a liar that don't never lie, senior. Your son came out here and said, senior, I'm just a bias-ass feeling, nigga. I'm just a bias-ass. See, B had the best training camp of his life. Don't worry about that. We got him back there. He's already in shape. He was in shape 2 weeks ago. B having the best camp of his life. We gonna show y'all and just make sure y'all pop up when B knocked Devin Haney ass out. Make sure y'all show up when B knocked Devin Haney ass out. Sky Miller said Boots will be doing life if he fought Brian Norman Jr. 100%. With the deuce in the building, I appreciate you. How the fuck take a fugitive if we can't even look up the warrant? That's a great question. And I ain't heard about him being arrested yet. And we all know Tank is in Florida somewhere. And I ain't heard about him being arrested yet. So I'll wait for that news. Elm said Schofield Sr. type shit. 100%. And I got videos. Hey, y'all, you heard what Elm said? Elm said Schofield Sr. type shit. I'm glad you brought that up, though, Elms. Because after I'm done cooking Brian Norman Sr., I'm going to get to my last topic. Thomas Hill. That man told me that his son had the best training camp of his life. His son came out here and said that he had the worst training camp of his life. His son came out here and said he had the worst training camp of his life. He was arrested, Dean? All right, bet. YS Media said Brian Norman Sr. made Dean an Earthman only for one night. Nigga, you's a liar. You said your son had the best training camp of his life. Brian Norman Jr. said the complete opposite on Najee training camp. Didn't I tell y'all to never listen to a nigga who say he don't never lie? That's the most lyingest nigga you ever met. Any nigga who ever tell you that, you is a fraud. He got on YSM Sports Media and told Dean personally when we was on the fucking channel that he don't never lie. That's what he told me. He told all of us over there, yeah. B in the best shape of his life. He back there. See, we was ready 2 weeks ago. We was ready 2 weeks ago. Devin ain't got shit for B. He was bred this way. I put him under hypnosis. What's up with your dad's brainwashing and hypnosing y'all sons? Y'all notice the pattern with Floyd Mayweather, with Floyd Schofield Sr. and Brian Norman Sr.? Y'all notice the fucking pattern? What's up with y'all niggas brainwashing and hypnosing your kids? What's up with that, gang? What's up with that? I don't never lie. Well, your son just proved you a fucking liar, nigga. Your son just proved you a liar because he said the complete opposite. That was the worst training camp he had. He was not focused. That's what he said. You had people coming in and out of there, pulling their phones out, wanting to show him stuff on Instagram, wanting him to do everything else but train. Nigga, you're terrible and you're a liar. And I'm glad that Dean was able to show you niggas how much of a cap artist this nigga really is. Talking about I'll pop up anywhere. I'll pop. You ain't popped up. You ain't been nowhere but Mill City since your son lost, nigga. You're a liar. You was everywhere. You ain't been past Art Man channel. You told Art Man you was gonna show up after the fight. I guarantee you Brian Norman Sr. would have been everywhere if Brian Norman Jr. would have won. Nigga, you's a bitch, nigga. You a fraud. You ain't a real nigga. And miss me, yeah, you a good father. I will get you that. But I know serial killers who was good fathers. So what, nigga? Bitch ass nigga. Don't make you not a bitch ass nigga. I know plenty of bitch ass niggas who good dads. I know plenty of bitch ass niggas who good dads. Mr. Rayner said, Dean, that's exactly what he said about his dad. Talking about the fans, y'all saying I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nigga, your son is saying you don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. The one you bred, the one you raised without his mama. You had to get his mama out of him. The one you raised, the one you raised fired you, nigga. And he raised his hand and he threw in a white flag, nigga. The one you raised his hand and threw in a white fucking flag, nigga. Told you, leave me alone. I'm the wrong nigga on YouTube to be playing with. I'll make you stand on everything you say. His 100-shot clips are better. I'm not boxing professional boxers, nigga. You understand what I'm talking about? We'll pack you the fuck up out here. You, Brian Norman Jr., whoever else with you. Nigga. Talk that gangster shit. You ready to pop up on niggas. You better be ready to pop up for real, nigga. Ain't nobody playing with bitch ass niggas like you. Greg and Mill, don't even rumble this nigga. This nigga don't deserve no rumble. This nigga's a bitch. This nigga deserve to get slapped. This nigga's a liar. This nigga tried to fuck his son's career up. This nigga want to blame everybody else. You want to attack Greg and Mill. Nigga, you's a bitch. It's Greg and Mill fault your son got fired you. Nigga, you's a hoe, nigga. I only have fights with men I respect. Everybody else, nigga, I'm pulling the strap out. I might pistol whip you, nigga, and take everything you got on. Nigga, you's a bitch. Hoe ass nigga. Scared to death to come to Philly. Nigga, open your mouth with all that gangster shit in Philly. Greg and them been to fucking Atlanta. I'm pretty sure Mill is going to go back to Atlanta again at some point in time. Bitch ass nigga. Sorry, Junior. Sorry you was raised around this emotional ass nigga. That's everybody else's fault. And I'm glad at least Brian Norman Jr. still learned accountability. See, what Brian Norman Jr. realizes, he don't want to be looked at as a fucking clown on the internet like you. And I respect Brian Norman Jr. for that. You know how hard it is to have to fire your daddy, somebody you love, knowing that he gonna crash out, knowing that he gonna be mad. Fucking goofball. That carburetor pack, nigga. You better go put in some motherfucking antifreeze for niggas. Yeah, work on that power steering, nigga. Work on them rotors. That's what you good at. He said, yeah, Mill, I'm gonna get back. Yeah, Greg. Yeah, Greg, I'm gonna get back to what I'm good at. I'm gonna get back to what I'm good at. Yeah, please do. Get back to what you good at. Now you need mental health. See, that's why I don't be on here, but on here. Didn't I tell you how niggas be a liar? A nigga talk about how much he don't be on here while he's on there. See, that's why I don't get on the internet. Nigga, you're on the internet. See, please. That's why I don't even get on the internet. Nigga, you're on the internet when you said that. If you really felt that way, you wouldn't even be on the internet. Niggas who don't be on the internet don't gotta announce that they not on the internet. Kendra, Yoda, Lucid, I'm too much of a real nigga for that nigga. That's why I'm the one out of everybody y'all ever seen that nigga argue with. I was the one that he couldn't get the best. I was the one that he had to shut. Is you gonna let me talk? Is you gonna let? Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna let you talk nothing. Nigga, you's a bitch and talk that gangster shit to me, nigga. I'm gonna make you stand on it. My niggas don't give a fuck if your arm hurt or not. Bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't even got enough respect for you to not pack you up, nigga. I don't even jump niggas, bro. That's the thing, y'all. I don't even believe in that, but that's a nigga but niggas like him deserve to get packed up. I don't even believe in jumping niggas except bitch ass niggas. Bitch ass niggas deserve to get packed up. A nigga rob an old lady or like say if you see a nigga snatch an old lady purse, we packing him up. If I'm in the streets and I see a nigga smack his girl and me and my dudes there, we packing him up. It ain't no rumble one-on-one, nigga. You's a goofball. We don't rumble niggas one-on-one who fucking goofies. That's why boxers shake hands afterwards. They got a sense of respect for each other, nigga. You was a fucking goofy. You deserve to get pistol whipped, nigga. To be honest. You mad at everybody the fuck else but your son. Your son fired you, nigga. We didn't tell him to do that. See, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little Greg and my guy Mill. They going because they already know I'm not that. I don't let bitch ass niggas be bitch ass niggas. I'm a keep no. The world need to know he's a bitch ass nigga. No, he that same energy he put out. He need to deal with somebody who got that same energy. Hoe ass nigga. Threw his son under the bus. You breaking it down round by round, but saying you don't feel no type of way towards your son. But you trying to let everybody know that it wasn't your fault, it was your son's fault. Because look at it, you're dry snitching. You know you a bitch ass nigga when you dry snitch on your own son. See, I was telling him, see, Devin didn't land a lot of punches, did he? See, I was telling him, but he just wasn't listening to me. You dry snitching on your son, nigga. For yourself, nigga, you's a bitch. A real man would say, you know what? I take full responsibility for what happened with my son, and I gotta have him better prepared for that. I was too busy running on the internet. We need to get back in the lab and focus. But you ain't a real nigga, you's a bitch. Sky Miller says, real recognize real. They not for the fame. What the dudes? You was a bitch, nigga. Let me tell you what a real dad would have did. A real dad would have came out here and said, listen, I take full responsibility. I didn't have my son as prepared as I could have had him. I tried my best, but we got to get back to the drawing board. Shout out to Devin Haney and Bill. I know we talked a lot, but Devin Haney showed how great of a fighter he is, and we going to get back to the lab. And for everybody who wondering, I'm going to get back on all the panels that I was talking crazy on, because I know I was talking crazy, but I believe in my son. So I'm going to go eat crow. And we going to get back to the lab and come back better than ever. Be knowing the storm. We ain't going to take our boots and run. We going to get right back at it. But you didn't do that because you's a bitch. No, I ain't got respect for bitch ass niggas. I don't let up on bitch ass niggas. I don't have no sympathy for them. I'm not trying to be cool. I don't understand where they coming from. I'm not going to just phrase it with oh well, I rock with Brian Norman Jr., but it's just his dad. No, fuck his dad. Because guess what? Brian Norman Jr., no matter what, if you think he a nice dude or not, well, I can never all the way get behind Brian Norman Jr. because his dad's a bitch and he will always take his dad's side over you. Don't ever forget that shit. He not gonna appreciate me calling his dad a bitch, so he wouldn't care if I was a fan of him or not. One thing Brian Norman Jr. couldn't tell me is that I was fucking lying. That he wouldn't have wished his dad handled it like that. That's the one thing he couldn't tell me though. Hey Junior, if you think I'm wrong, you think it's cool for your dad to want to fight Greg and Mill and not the nigga who gripped you up? You don't see as a real nigga how that look funny? And a nigga from Atlanta, where y'all from? You want everybody else to pull up in Atlanta, but you won't pull up in Atlanta on a nigga who gripped you and your son up. Your arm feel better. So what's your excuse now, senior? Hey, senior, your arm feel better. What's your excuse now? Thank God for my parents. Thank God for my grandparents. Thank God for my stepdad. Thank God for my aunties, my uncles. One thing everybody got in agreement, we wasn't gonna raise no bitch ass nigga. It's one thing they all had in agreement. One thing they all had in agreement. Use a bitch ass nigga, bro. And that shit sad. How you do your son, that shit sad. How you threw your child under the bus like that, bro. All because you want to have niggas all. And y'all, the crazy part is we know Brian Norman Jr. telling the truth. The craziest part is we know one is telling the truth, the other not. Your game plan was shit, nigga. Your game plan was shit. Because it's one thing to have a game plan, but you got to have a great training camp to implement that game plan. See, it's one thing to have a great game plan, but can your boxer implement it? Do he got the skill set to implement it? See, your fucking problem is you think your son got a skill set. He don't. That's how I know you a terrible fucking trainer. Your son don't have the skill set to implement that game plan. Brian Norman Jr. is not a combination puncher. Did y'all hear what the nigga said? Brian Norman Jr. is a bruiser. He's not a combination puncher. That's not what he does. He's a Mexican style black guy. That's what he does. He's a Mexican style black guy. That's what he does. After a second, Brian Norman Sr. couldn't remember what round this was. Told Junior to go get him. Nigga, you don't even know what your own son is. Brian Norman Jr. is a black guy who fights Mexican style. He's not a boxer. He can counterpunch, but he's a bruiser. Not to the extent of a Pitbull Cruz or a Marvin Hagler, but he's Earl Spence Elk. He's that type of fighter. That's why y'all keep telling him to go to Derrick James. That's why you keep telling him to go to Derrick James. Fuck a game plan. He needed a contingency plan for that shit went wrong. He didn't have it because he thought he knew it all. Empty the Clip tried to tell that nigga, oh yeah, shout out to Empty the Clip. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to my guy channel. Because if he didn't say it, it didn't happen. Empty the Clip called that shit perfectly. Me and Empty the Clip was trying to tell this nigga. But we were some bias ass Philly niggas. Me and Empty the Clip was on that panel. Empty the Clip will tell you I ain't lying about nothing I said. He know why I'm on his helmet. He know why Brian Norman Sr. never come back and talk to Dean. You's a fucking lie. We gonna address the lies first, nigga. I thought you told me you ain't never lied. I don't lie. So didn't you come out here and say that Brian Norman Jr. had his best training camp ever? Didn't you say that? Yeah. Brian Norman Jr. said he had his worst training camp ever, right? So is you lying or is your son lying? See, I'll put that nigga in a particular situation. I thought you said if people just talked about the fight and didn't lie on you, that you would be okay and you wouldn't come out here and get emotional. All Greg did was talk about everything he said would happen in the fight and things you needed to be aware of that you let Devin Haney do that Greg tried to tell you, and then you got mad that Greg and Mills spoke on it afterwards. After you was pumping your chest out like it wasn't going to happen, you said Greg ain't know what the fuck he was talking about. But your son lost. Why? Because Devin was too sharp, too fast, too experienced. That's literally the same three things Greg said why you would lose. It's the same three things that happened for you to lose, but you got in your feelings. I want to remind y'all, he want to fight everybody but the nigga who gripped him and his son up. And Devin's bodyguard is from Georgia. Just so we clear. And these the niggas y'all was going against Jerron in this for. These the niggas y'all was going against Jerron in this for. But y'all, too sharp, too fast, too experienced. But I'm going to get to my last topic, y'all, because I got to get out of here. So we going to get to one more thing. I told y'all putting out so much content, don't even worry about it. We're going to be revisiting topics. Oh, Dame is on it. I'm not playing no games with y'all. We're going to be revisiting stuff. We're going to be doing all of that, fam. I ain't got no, listen. I ain't got no picks. Hold on, y'all. I ain't got no picks. I just wanted y'all to know what a sucker look like. Now he don't want to be in his son corner no more. He don't want to be in his son corner no more because he got fired. He's a bitch. It's your fault, nigga. Even if it ain't your fault, a real dad says it's your fault. Bro, cooking. We game all night, man. I hope you like, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate you, bro, for listening, bro. We game all night. I hope you like, share, and subscribe and come back. Don't be a one-time listener, bro. Don't be an Earthman. I want to talk about this last thing before we get up out of here, y'all. I want to tell you what separates me from everybody else. I told you I was right again. I told you I was right again. Javante Davis going through whatever he went through. But all I know is y'all niggas started popping up. People I ain't seen on KO chat in a couple weeks made their way around the KO chat last night. I watch everything. You are going to expose yourself every time. Yeah, I saw y'all in there. Everybody and their mama talking about it. I just got one question for y'all. We ain't talking about Javante. Whatever Javante did or he didn't do, he got to deal with that. We talking about you Negroes. When Devin baby mom say he punched her, y'all niggas, y'all didn't make no live streams. All them channels that's pro Devin, I guarantee you today, they are talking about Javante Davis. I can guarantee you that. But with TMZ broke the stuff about Devin and his baby mom, y'all didn't have a damn live stream. Y'all didn't have a video. Y'all didn't have anything. When Devin got caught with the hammer and his charges got dropped, y'all didn't say anything. Did we keep harping on it and did we talk about it? Huh? Shakur Stevenson is on camera hitting a woman. Okay? Like full extent of a real fight. Shakur Stevenson is on camera doing this. Y'all talk about Javante being on camera gripping somebody up. Shakur Stevenson is on camera actually putting his hands on women. Yeah. Do I harp on that shit? Which I ain't want to do, period. You know what y'all was saying? Man, listen, y'all gotta let it, man, things happen. Y'all gotta let what happened and just play out and all this and third. But everybody and their mom want to talk about Javante. Everybody and their mom want to talk about Javante. And then y'all dudes be talking about why y'all say you the face of boxing because of things like this. When Devin Haney baby mom said nothing, y'all ain't make no videos, y'all ain't care. When Shakur went out there and put his hands on the broad and was fighting at the gas station, y'all ain't say nothing, y'all ain't care. Javante Davis got accused of something. He got charged. Now, if these charges get dropped, I guarantee y'all don't keep the same energy. I guarantee y'all don't keep the same energy. If these charges get dropped, I guarantee you y'all don't keep the same energy. I promise you y'all won't. Those same channels, watch, they don't go live saying Javante Davis charges was dropped. Y'all niggas are some hoes. I seen people coming past KO channel, and I know KO noticed it. I seen people coming past KO channel I ain't see over there in weeks. I watch everything. But for somehow, some way, you got the notification that day. People always say, I ain't get the notifications. Ain't it funny though, people say that, but then when it be something major, they just miraculously be in the building though. It's crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing I told y'all when Devin baby mom was talking about all of this stuff that happened. Well, I don't believe her. We gotta see what happened, let it play out. Same thing I said. Same thing I said. I hate that for black men, jealousy and obsession too. It's sad, yo. You got Shakur fans like Big Dog Willie in here talking about Tankamaniacs and uh-oh. Bro, Shakur is on camera. We've seen the video of him doing it. So don't tell me what he wouldn't do because we've seen it on camera. And he was a grown man. At that age, you just shouldn't have to tell nobody. I've never fully punched a woman at no point in my life. I'm gonna say that again. I have never balled my fists up and punched a woman no point in my life. Not as a teenager, not as a 20-something-year-old, not as a 30-something-year-old. Never. I've never even fought a girl when I was in elementary school. So don't make no motherfucking excuses now. Don't be the righteous police now. Y'all niggas ain't got no panels about none of that shit. For all you niggas, every time Gervonta Davis get a case, y'all niggas got videos about it. Every single time. But when Devin, we actually was talking about it. Why ain't nobody talking about Devin's situation? And I actually defended Devin because I know people be lying. Ask Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp had to go through a whole court thing just to find out his chick was leaving big turds in the bed. Remember that, y'all? Johnny Depp was on trial and everything. Remember that, y'all? Just to find out his girl was leaving big poo-poos in the middle of the bed. Remember, they were saying Gervonta Davis was abusive before. Just for us to find out his baby mom was putting poo-poo on his toothbrush. Ask Jonathan Majors. Now, I already know, Frequent. We know what's going on. My thing is, Frequent, people, they get mad that we say he the face of boxing, Frequent, but every time something happened, it's breaking news and set the internet on fire. So the people that hate on him, you believe it too. Y'all not talking about Shakur and T.O. Y'all talking about Tank today. My point is proven. Big Dog Willie, what did Big Dog Willie come in here and do? Talked about Tank. He said nothing about Shakur. And then y'all wonder why T.O. and them talking about the promotion of the fight? Then y'all wonder why T.O. and them is talking about the promotion of the fight? You're not talking about Shakur and T.O. We already knew that this was pending. I don't even know why people was acting like this is new news. We already knew that the same stuff she been said happened. First of all, the police charging them, they didn't say nothing different than what we already knew from the civil case. They took the same statement that was made in the civil case. People acting like they confirmed that Gervonta Davis did it. It's no more confirmed today than it was 3 months ago. It's no more confirmed today than it was 3 months ago. Wasn't Gervonta Davis charged before? And they got dropped. Wasn't Gervonta Davis charged before and they got dropped? No, J-Main, wasn't he charged before and they got dropped, though? Why are people acting like this the first time he got charged? He was charged before and they got dropped. So my thing is, y'all already know Deem, I held him accountable. I think he's dumb. I'm holding him accountable for being in this situation. For why are you messing with bottle girls, Gervonta? Why are you messing with strippers? Why are you the guy who say he want to be on the island and he don't trust nobody, but you in tootsies with strippers and bottle girls? You trust them though. It's fuck your fans, but not fuck these bitches. I just want you to understand, Gervonta. It's fuck your fans, but not fuck these bitches. People were acting like that video didn't exist. I know. But guess what? They won't hit Deem and Link and come talk to me. Y'all notice Deem don't get smoked no more. Don't nobody want to argue with me, bro. They want to go where it's safe, where people gonna let you talk and let you lie and let you spill it out. No, you're not spilling out no lies around me. I'll let you talk as long as you say something true. Say something that's true and you can talk as much as you want. Y'all know Deem, I won't cut you off at all if you ain't saying nothing that's not true. But the minute you try to act like you don't know, or I ain't heard that part, or I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. Lucy said, "Why are you dating a bitch that works in a gentleman's club?" I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Y'all was bringing up. Look at this Shakurian. Look at Rich. He on the run. How you know he on the run, Rich? Like, what are you talking about? How is he on the run when we just seen him in Florida? Niggas just be saying shit. They just announced the charges today, Rich. They probably already had it charged. They could have been picked him up. They go pick people up. That's how I know niggas ain't never been in the streets. If they really wanted Gervonta, they went to his house at 4 in the morning and came and got him. That's how the feds get you. They don't put out statements at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and come get you. Where Gervonta Davis gonna run to? See, y'all, when niggas be saying stupid shit like this, where Gervonta Davis gonna run to? Where can Gervonta Davis go where somebody not gonna pull out their motherfucking phone and be like, look, this is Gervonta Davis, the fugitive? On a run, but he didn't even know he had charges yet. Like, what are we talking about? All right, y'all, boy. It's sad, man. It's really sad. And like I said, y'all already know how I feel about Gervonta Davis in this situation. My thing is we actually got Shakur on camera hitting a woman, and y'all niggas didn't harp on that shit. Why we acting like y'all really care if niggas hit females? Y'all niggas don't care if niggas hit females. Y'all still watch Floyd fight after Floyd did a year in jail for hitting his ex-girl, for hitting Nelly old fiance. Y'all don't care about niggas hitting girls. Y'all forgave Shakur Stevenson. Y'all don't even talk about that shit no more. Y'all niggas don't care about niggas hitting women. Y'all niggas don't care nothing about niggas hitting women. You a Shakur fan, right? You don't care about that. For real, for real. Mike Tyson literally went to jail. And you know what everybody said the whole time? Man, they wrongfully convicted that nigga, man. Mike Tyson ain't do that shit. We still love Mike. And we know he crazy. They don't care. They just hate Tank. I know they just hate Tank. And that's why I'm even more mad at Tank, because Tank already know everybody hate him, but you keep doing dumb shit. Like, how stupid are you, Gervonta? Like, you know everybody hates you, everybody wants you to fail, but you keep putting yourselves in position for yourself to fail. Like, you give them all the ammo to do it, and then complain that they doing it when you know they gonna do it. That's where Gervonta Davis is a little slow. Like, you know they hate you. You know they waiting for to have something on you, but you keep giving them the ammo to have something on you and then get mad when they do exactly what you know that they was going to do. Nigga, you ain't just figured this out, Gervonta Davis. You've been a star for a very long time now. You're supposed to be a Muslim. You're not even supposed to be in strip clubs. See, let's start there. You're supposed to be on your deen. You're not even supposed to be in strip clubs. Let's start there. Jen Sasaki, the GOAT in the building. See, Gervonta Davis couldn't have a conversation with me. Because I say, bro, I know they hate you. I know they want to attack you. I know they looking. I know bitches be lying. I know all that. I know you need to calm your little ass down, too. But, bro, you supposed to be on your ding. Why you ain't dating a wholesome Muslim woman? Why are you in strip clubs? You stopped drinking, right? Yeah, I stopped drinking. So you know that you used to enjoy that, right? Right, you don't do that no more. So why are you still in the same places that those temptation and vices are? Tank act like a street dude because he come from the streets, but Tank ain't a street dude, though. That's the other thing. As much as I love Gervonta, he's not a gangster. He not a bitch, but he not a gangster. So don't be gangster. I didn't tell you to become Muslim. My thing is, if you is going to become Islamic, follow it. I don't care if you're Islamic or not. Maybe if you felt a garbed up, there's a plenty of them in Philadelphia, Gervonta. It ain't no shortage of them in Philadelphia, Gervonta. You can find you a on her deen Muslim woman in Philadelphia, Javante, in Baltimore, and Maryland, and New Jersey, and all of these areas. So miss me with that shit. I just don't like how you dudes don't keep the same motherfucking energy. But I gotta get out of here, y'all, because Dean gotta go handle some business. I appreciate y'all so much. Wish me luck today. You feel me? Wish a real one luck, y'all. Wish a real one luck, man. You know, I'm trying to put it on the flow. Like my Detroit niggas say. I'm trying to put it on the flow. Real rapper, Darius. And you let Pro Devin Haney, and I hate to bring this up before I go, but you let Pro Devin Haney channels tell you, because they gonna talk about Javante Davis today too. And I hate to take this shot, but I got to. I got to. Because I guarantee they gonna talk about it. You got Pro Devin channels that have been found guilty by the Supreme Court twice. Yep. And still claim they innocence. And that ain't even no shot. That's an actual fact. You got Pro Devin channels that have been found guilty by the Supreme Court twice. Okay? They've been found guilty by the Supreme Court twice. And they still say that they innocent. And they got railroaded. And it ain't true. And all of that stuff. So when you go following and you go keying and you go, you understand? Just know you follow somebody who, you know, you know. And I ain't lying one motherfucking time. I don't like the double standard. See, I don't fuck with none of it. You understand? So you can never say, Dean, well, Dean, you got double standards. No, the fuck I don't. I don't fuck with that neither. Do you see me go past there? If you know, do you see me go past there? Especially not now after my guy KO. Hell no. Huh? Do you see me say Shakur Stevenson was right for what he did at the gas station? No, they was ODing. But he was a young nigga. He wasn't that young, but he was a young nigga. I get it. But he's still wrong as hell. So I'm just the same niggas that want to key and laugh. Just know you like, share, and subscribe, pop up on every live. You know? Just so we clear. Y'all already know what this is, though, right? I just don't like the double standards and shit. So if you a pro Devin, if you a Devin Haney fan, and you follow some pro Devin channels, don't get in here talking about Javante Davis, even if he is found guilty. I mean, even if Javante Davis is found guilty, I don't want to hear you say nothing. Because you don't care about that shit. No, you don't. You don't care if a nigga get found guilty or not. No, you don't. No, you don't care if a nigga get found guilty or not. Oh. If you a Devin Haney fan, if you know, you know. If you a Devin Haney fan, show me your subscriptions. That's all I want to see before you get in here and run your motherfucking mouth. I would just want to see your subscriptions. That's all. Because that'd be a double standard. Because I don't fuck with none of it. Putting your hands on women. Even though y'all Dean has not been a saint. I have gripped my baby moms up and shit before 100%. I ain't never power drive I ain't never power driver, jab, uppercut her. No, I ain't never done that. But guess what, y'all? I was wrong for even that. You know how stupid I feel? That's a mistake. I should have never done that. No matter how much I was in the right. You understand? I'm gonna give y'all a quick story, y'all. Me and my baby mom had a terrible argument one time, right? Because I felt as though she was taking her anger out on my child physically. I was in a situation where I felt as though I had to protect my daughter. You understand me? I gripped my baby mom up. Don't hit her like that no more. That's my daughter, okay? She was mad I didn't do something. She took my daughter. She was mad I didn't watch my daughter because she was whatever. But, you know, whatever. And she was all upset, came back, yelling to the top of her lungs at my daughter, pulled the belt out. She beating my daughter walking into the house. My daughter screaming at the top of her lungs. Whatever what she told me she did wasn't worth that response of anger. You're mad at me and you taking it out on my child. At that moment, as a dad, all that female, male, all of that shit goes out the window. Do you understand, Dean? I got a child to protect. And I ain't gonna let nobody abuse her. Male, female, who the mom, dad, grandpa, who the fuck ever, nigga. I'm talking about y'all hysterical on my daughter. And what she told me my daughter did wasn't enough for you to be doing that, to be acting like that. You mad at me and taking it out on her. And I gripped my baby mom up. I told her, don't put your hands on my daughter again. Don't do that no more. You taking your anger out on her. I would not let you do that. Guess what she did, y'all? Jumped in my face, had the belt, said, nigga, that's my daughter. I'll do what the fuck I want to do. Talking about don't hit her again. And y'all, she went and hit my daughter with that motherfucking belt again. I gripped her ass the fuck up and snatched that belt out of her motherfucking hand and threw her ass out the fucking room. 100% Deem I did. And I still felt terrible even protecting my daughter. Do you understand me? And I still feel terrible. And I still feel terrible. Do you understand me? That's not one of my proudest moments. No, not at all. I wish it didn't have to come to that. Darius said, damn, bro, I can't even say I wouldn't have done the same thing in that situation, Dean. I don't play about my kid. Certain shit, bro, I got another daughter. No matter who it is, it's daddy's job to protect her. What if because moms, I hate to say it, we hear too many stories about moms deleting their children. No, all that female shit go out the window at that point, but it don't make me feel no better about it. You won't find another content creator that'll be that transparent with you either. Ramon said, don't feel guilty, Dean, for protecting your child. She was tripping. Ramon, she was 100% in the wrong tripping. 100%. 100%. 100%, bro. But I'm basically why I said that circumstances matter. Things happen. I get it. Where Javante is wrong for this repeat behavior, you keep finding yourself in the same situation. That's not by accident, no matter how famous you is. Remember, for years, we thought Diddy was freaky. Remember, it was allegations that Diddy was freaky, and we heard so many allegations about Diddy being freaky, and then 20 years later, we actually found out that Diddy was freaky. That's all I'm saying. It happens once, I get it. It happens twice, okay. It happened 3, 4, 5 times, my guy. You know? There's some accountability you need to be taking somewhere in there, even if they is lying. Killing his own brand in his pockets. I agree completely, Darius. But I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what this is. This is Bean by any means. And we going to keep it real around this joint. Y'all already know, man. I holler at y'all.
I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love and now it's gone. Now it's gone. I think I saw the same thing when you told me about love and now it's gone. Now it's gone.
Kid from bad cities with good hearts. We had bad starts, now we gotta push the start. It's sunny outside, but the ceiling just come apart. Can't be a teacher if you scared to leave your mark. I'm A+, hope my daughter keeping her grades up. It's hard to reach out, especially when you way up. The clothes can be loud, but that really don't say much. Roll around the Fanta, I'm smoking a beige blunt. I want black people to come together, I can't front. like hot sauce, crossovers on N1. They want me to hate myself, not say that I'm handsome. For this money, they holding our integrity ransom. When you gifted, just know they want Christmas canceled. So I stay with the Tommy, cause on this mic I'm Bruce Lee when it come to karate. You gotta listen, somebody taught Mr. Miyagi. That's just shit you gotta learn. That's why kids sit on the potty. Guess it's my job to tell them. Then I'm young, black, and elegant. Did I mention intelligent? With the heart the size of an elephant, with rhymes that cut the mustard, that give you something you could relish in. I'm hot, dog. What that mean if I can't eat? I'm on a beach, feet burning from the sand heat. A lot of people got voices that can't speak. Record labels put out diss songs so we can beef. Y'all better wake up. They want a females thinking they beauty come from makeup. She don't want to get left behind, so she went and got a fake butt. She worried about her lace front. I'm trying to get a lake front. Swear I'm the hottest, like the 7th and 8th month. Never been a crash dummy, no lie, I can't stunt. These rappers dull, they can't make the cut. You ever felt like good enough wasn't good enough? Your mom made you mad and you couldn't cuss? I know the feeling, that's why I ain't chillin' till my children got $1 million. And the whip Sicilian, but the passenger Brazilian. Wayne taught me one thing in this game, is no ceilings. My bars like Alex Fleming discovering penicillin. But somehow I'm still sick, suck at blackjack. 21 and up, I still hit. Thanks for rocking with me, cause we said real Chris had the same impact as a slap from Will Smith.
I think